On a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas, the roof is open, and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We're all set to go.
Week 8.
As it'll be the Tampa
Playing a
Bay
good year.
Buccaneers
Team
taking
struggling a
on
little
the
bit.
Houston
2-5 in the
Texans.
season. I'm 4-2-1. Hoping to go 5-2 right here after this game. Second place in the division. Let's go. Quez back here. Quez is a dangerous man back here.
And
that
we
damn
are
speed.
underway from NRG Stadium in Houston.
Kick it to me. Kicks it to me.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Going wide receiver under here. Might not. He's base on, so no telling him what he's in there.
The tight end Henry here in motion.
Looks like his own.
Throwing first play is Herbert. Short pass caught by Henry. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good.
Hold the
Once
ball.
that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
You look at this defense for Tampa Bay, and they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
Pierce will try to pick it up. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. He will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
I'm laughing because I'm not so sure I would have made this call. I'm not so sure I would have said, yeah, let's go ahead and get this one, especially at this point of the game. But give him credit. He had a feeling and carried it through.
Yeah, that's one where you think, okay, if you're down, 2 minutes left, the ball's near midfield, you go for it. But at this stage, at that part of the field, but like you said, it worked. And they get it out just short of the 45 at the 44. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
And every time you step on a field, coaches are always going to talk about how important tackling is in a ball game. In this one, especially so. You can't allow these guys to break free and get extra yards after contact, but that's exactly what happens here. That can't continue as this game goes on.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Senior on Justin Herbert makes him so much better. That was something that he was
Really a
horrible
solid
at.
start here on the opening
His
drive,
release is so
Charles. He's now
bad.
4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
On first down, it's Herbert. Completes it again to Dobbs. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down. You got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice sustained series to begin the game, and it will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
First and 10, it's Pierce. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two drives. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
That's a lot of recent practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his third completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
On third down, here's Pierce.
That's a good drive. That's a good starting drive right there. Good deal with that.
With his 6th rushing touchdown on the year.
I'll take that every drive. Little deep dunking around, quick walking. I get some climax. I'm liking this little deep inducts the dogs. The man says the dogs are killing me. Defensively, he's probably going to run heavy.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Dude.
The swing is complete out to Hill. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Moore, the man in motion.
Almost done.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
You gotta get off.
And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. Make that now 2 runs in a row that have netted them great results.
And it doesn't matter what kind of blocking scheme they're using. Gap scheme, power scheme, zone running. They are finding people in those gaps and moving them and creating nice space for their runners.
Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football. As they've got him with a 1st and 10.
Give me some time to cover 2-7. I think I still can.
Here's Locke to throw.
Yep.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, Incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. They look to throw. It's Locke. Little short pass here to Hill. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That was an okay hookup there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Throwing now is Locke. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both runners doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Locke to throw for it on 4th. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Bucs try it on 4th down to come up empty. And this Texans defense stands tall.
Kind of crazy.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great.
Come on,
in the
Herbert,
playoffs,
make
you
that
know
throw.
they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Back to the air. Herbert on 2nd down. Over the middle, complete. It's Pierce. And they work it across midfield inside the 45. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan 1st down.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they're going to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
On 1st and 10, Herbert.
Ooh, I thought he got there. I should have hit him.
Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. The Texans looking for a 5th win of the season in this one, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Going for it with Pierce. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense,
Well,
linebackers
scared
making
me
plays
that
near
much.
the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down. Oh, they're changing this at the line. On 4th down, Herbert. Flushed out right. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's brought down before he reaches the 8-yard line. 1st and goal. Defensive all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they
Close to what I
convert
wanted.
it, but a big play as well.
That's a tough. Might be a Tampa Wood.
They'll run here with Pierce.
Ooh,
He's going to ball
net.
his way down to about the 1-yard line.
It's my second
2nd and goal from the 1.
Yep, another guy.
Again, it's Pierce, but he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he won't get to the line of scrimmage as they push him back to the 2. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
This defense is holding strong, but they're going to need one more stop, maybe 2 more stops. And where the ball is on the field, the offensive playbook remains wide open. They've got to be alert for anything.
From back at the 2, here's 3rd and goal. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Escape.
Oh,
Touchdown, Houston. Justin Herbert with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Texans go up by 2 touchdowns.
And there's a little bit of a case of back to the future, because Justin Herbert as a rookie, 5 rushing touchdowns, 3 in 2021, and none last year. I think that speaks to his development as a pocket passer and trusting his receivers more and more. But in this case, trusted himself and found the end zone.
The Zuerlein now for the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And Moore, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Second down, another run with Taylor. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Locke going to throw. And this one too low. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
Locke again here on 2nd and 10. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 44-yard line. On play action, Locke. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
No way.
Buccaneer touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 44 yards. And the Buccaneers are back within a score. Blake Grupe now for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. After the touchdown, here's Grupe to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Now a dump off here complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. He's going to look deep for Watkins. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to get the football here at their own 23. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. They were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive, and now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
After the turnover, here's Locke. They'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They complete it to Hill. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Clock running. The Bucs trying to go quickly and get set. They give to Taylor out of the gun. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Here's Locke. Throw left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little bit of attention on that route, and that made a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
The tight end Henry here in motion. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Perry, the man in motion. Second and 10. Here's Herbert once more. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Perry. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I think he does. We're trying to see.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Back to Taylor on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
This shit in the follow.
But this one is incomplete. The passing rails are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
That's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
To throw it is Locke. And that is incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game. It's because really there hasn't been any. This defense has been all over it.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. A strong running. A good head-down running on the return. Gets about 15 yards. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. The slot man in motion right. Herbert on first down now. Short pass caught by Henry. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Here's a 2nd and 5. Completed out left to Dobbs. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
On first down, Justin Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
On second down, here's Pierce. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, 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 and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And they have it in the red zone before he crosses Harder out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and they'll wind up a first down. A run for Pierce out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's Herbert. Flush to his right. He hits Dobbs on the crosser. And the Texans are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
They'll motion out one of the tight ends. Play action. It's Herbert. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texans. Reggie Gilliam, his first touchdown on the year. And the Texans are able to extend their lead. Now Zuerlein on to add the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Well, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.